Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another video slash episode on this podcast slash YouTube channel. Thank you guys for joining me today. Today, I have a lot of thoughts. Now, why am I over here saying that like I don't have a bunch of thoughts every video? Anyway, happy Women's History Month to all my women, especially other women, like-minded women like me, women like me who have intersectionality. Ooh, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. This video right here is for us and anybody else who supports us and wants to learn, because as much as I've tried to enjoy this month, and I have, a lot of the internet discourse from other women has not been it. And baby, I don't want to see that. I don't want to fight with y'all. I don't want to fight with y'all. I made a video similar to this almost a year ago. I'll plug it. I'm so tired of women bullying other women for every little thing. Because mind you, I already felt that way because of men. I've made more videos than I can count, or even if the video is not specifically about the topic, about misogyny and the patriarchy of the world, how it's a system, even if it's like, oh, we have more rights and stuff now, it's still ingrained in so many people's minds and how they treat us or how we treat other women or how we feel about ourselves. So, yeah. So shout out to all my child-free women, other child-free women. I don't want to be child-free forever. I do want to be a mother. But the girls who are committed to life, committed to the bed, okay? We get mad at women for not wanting kids. And then when they have a kid, how dare you have a kid before you have this. And let me start a disclaimer. I'm not someone who encourages toxic, not ready people financially, mentally households. I'm not saying that, people who are in terrible financial situations, terrible relationships and all that, they're like, oh yeah, it's okay. Like at the end of the day, it is still your body, your choice. But I'm someone who thinks, certain things should be right. Just typical life stuff, the stuff that you probably didn't like about your parents. Why are they like this? Why are they not emotionally intelligent? Why do they blah, blah, blah? Like, there's a ton of people who are children of people who are like, why did you even bring me into this? You know what I'm saying? There are certain things. But women on the internet will bully other women because, okay, they're financially stable in a healthy long-term relationship, have their own place, but no ring. But no ring. Why are we doing this with a boyfriend? Why are we blah, blah, blah? Y'all? So it's just like, how dare you not have kids? But then if you have kids, how dare you not have every single little 100 thing checked off my list that you should have checked off too? Like, it's like, I feel like this rise of, oh, I'm just being real. I am pro-choice, but I'm like just looking out for other women. Looking out for other women is not this bullying that I have seen like go up on the internet in the past year. One thing I want to start off with that I think should be obvious, because people are like way too parasocial, no matter if it's the biggest internet celebrity, like I touched on other women attacking Meghan Trainor for her new family journey and how she decided to do it. Or I just be seeing regular people announcing their pregnancy on the internet. And it's these people who are going in, no ring, no this, da da da. And then when people check them, they're like, I'm just looking out for women and I don't encourage to start off broken homes and all that. Who said, see, and I brought this example one time when I got in an argument with a girl about the no ring conversation. I was like, I was a no ring baby. My parents have 3 children. They had 2 daughters first before they were married. Then they got married and they had a son. And I was like, so what? Ooh, my parents were no ring and uh it started broken because they weren't married and they're college sweethearts who are still together to this day. So what? She was like, that's just a rare case. It's like, it's like, guys, you know how we have the phrase like women don't owe you, right? Like we always say this to men, put it on shirts. That's who it's supposed to be directed of at the patriarchy. Sometimes we got to direct it to these other girls too. Because seriously, whether it's like what you want for yourself, your religious beliefs, which I'm a firm believer that I low-key think a lot of this no ring hate is where that comes from. Low-key. Not everybody's reason, but some people's reason. Like, it's just like, a random girl or person who's doing what she wants with her life doesn't owe you anything. You're not a girl's girl for telling her that her path is wrong and her path should be just like yours. That's not being a girl's girl. That's being a bully. That's being a bully. And I'm literally so sick of seeing that on the internet again, where I'm seeing this new trend of women who are sharing their journeys of either leaving their religion or still being a part of their religion, but just choosing to do what makes them happy by taking off their hijab and, experimenting with different styles and stuff. And I'm seeing a ton of misogynistic women in these comments too, being like, this is not a flex, you're disobeying dada. Talking about girls like it, because a lot of them are American girls, like whether their ethnicity is from somewhere else, from a different country. It's like a lot of girls in America. And specifically I'm seeing this trend is a lot of black women, a lot of like black Somali women. Or it's like, why are you acting like you're oppressed? Like when we live here, like I block so many girls that I seen with takes like that. Like again, women attacking other women for what they think they know based off of a 10-second slideshow talking about you're not oppressed, we literally live here, this trend is so stupid, blah, blah, blah. Again, even when I say, yes, especially America compared to other countries, but also just the times of how now women can have their own bank account, we can have our own house, we can have these things, but the misogynistic systems are still so ingrained. You don't know what it took for that girl to take it off from the house she was raised in. You don't know how the church treated her. You don't know how her family treated her when she took it off, especially like depending on how young they are, how like hard, like if they did that even as an adult, like just the scrutiny they face. And I'm just like, you guys are being so insensitive. And I hate to see it. Like, I hate to see it. Like, guys, this is supposed to be a sisterhood. This is why I'm like, the term girl's girl is interesting to me because I would like to say, like, yes, I'm a girl's girl. And like, by definition, what I mean, like, I love women. I look out for women. I just want women to have the right to do what they want, and not have to do what a religion tells them, do what a system tells them, do what they're like. I just want women to have a choice. That's what I've said a lot in my misogyny, breaking down the misogyny videos. And their choice doesn't have to be my choice. That's the biggest thing that I think a lot of these girls are not understanding, right? If you guys aren't new to my videos, I'm monogamous down. Down, 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 down. Okay. What you mean, celebrity crush? What you mean? Oh, me and this girl are so cool. I'm monogamous down when I'm in relationships, and I need that energy back. Some girls' choice and how they are and how fluid they are in their sexuality and stuff like that like to be in open relationships, right? Where like they can be with other people and their man can be with other people, blah, blah, blah. Would I ever want that? No. Like, I'm monogamy down, I'm a Scorpio into my veins. But I'm like, I never hate on those women. Like, I actually have like a girl whose podcast I love who talks about how her relationship is like that. And I think those situations are so beautiful if that's the girl's choice. If that's what she wants and she gets equal agency, not like the damn y'all, I know y'all saw that Neo interview. I don't know if it was just me. Neo talking about how his 5 girlfriends, he could be with who he wants, but they can't be with anyone. Not that shit. But when girls are in relationships that I would never like that, it would make me uncomfortable, but they have agency over their choices and they're happy and it's equal, I think that's beautiful that they found someone that reflects their wants and needs and it works for them. There's too many women who would look at relationships like that and tell them they need to change. Why? Because it's a you thing. It's a you thing. Like I said, if women are safe, happy, and being treated with respect and equality, why would I be mad? But to some women, situations and things like that are triggering because it's outside of the box of what you would want to do. Good thing it's not your life. Good thing it's not your life, sister. Like, even with this whole bullying trend, the no ring trend, I'm, even though, like I said, I was a no ring baby, I'm a girl where I want to be married before I have my first kid. And if you guys aren't new to the channel, you guys know I'm not religious. So my belief doesn't come from the whole religious belief is I need to be untouchable. Okay. That's not where it comes from. I just think, security, shared life, more foundation, even though it's not 100% guaranteed because things can still happen. That's just my personal choice and what I'm aiming for. Um, and like I said, my mom, before marriage, it turned out fine for her. Other women are married and it falls apart. It's just like, it's not my life. Like, I hate to see other women bully other women because, baby, it's not your life. Why are you so triggered by someone who is happy in their choices just because it's not a choice you would make? That is lame and that is not girl's girl. And to me, I think it contributes to like, these misogynistic systems. Like, you are bullying women, other women, for not having the path that you want as a woman. But that's what I'm saying, that you want. What the hell does that have to do with them? But you're bullying them. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's giving the same framework of what this patriarchal society deems women should be. Like, it gives the same idea. And I feel like a lot of you guys can't see that. And I hate to see it. I high-key feel like TikTok just kept building and building for me to talk about this topic even more because literally the other day, no, last night, I replied to this girl. A video popped up on my feed going viral of a man who is a gay man, but he had a kid. Like, he had a kid when he was DL. He had a kid. He was married to the woman. Now they're divorced. And like, he was basically answering questions about it and saying like, why did I do that? I don't know. It just happened. And after I had a kid and realized life got real, I figured this is not what I want. Like, I don't know. See, I have a bone to pick, and don't even start on this page, okay? Because you guys already know, if you're not new here, this page is LGBTQ plus friendly. Any comments like that will be deleted. But I literally had made a reel about this recently where I was like, this is my bone to pick with the whole DL conversation, is sometimes in these conversations we excuse the man's faults because of, the struggle that they have for their sexuality. Which I do think we need empathy, we need better conversations, we need to let kids, especially little boys, be who they are, and there would be less of these problems. But when I see videos like this, I'm still like, you over here saying, oh, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, I don't care about, oh, you, and I realize I'm like, you did that and you hurt and put and messed with a woman's life. And you're like, I don't know why I did that. Like, to me, it's still like, it gives misogyny when people are like, oh, like, it's okay when these things happen because it's really hard for people to be who they are and stuff, which I agree, but that doesn't mean that no one forced you to go and hurt women in the process, right? That's my whole conversation. So I'm scrolling through a guy who stitched the video who's basically saying the same thing. Like, it's just kind of crazy to hurt a woman in that way. And I see these pick-me ass girls in the comments. This girl is like, at the end of the day, I don't feel bad for her because she should have known. Like, when a man is... I literally replied to her like, that is so misogynistic that you're hearing his side of the story and the first thing you do is blame the woman. Oh, she should have known. It's obvious. How do you not know? Girl, who are you? She literally replied to my comment and was like, no, it's not misogynistic. Y'all are just dumb. Like, during Women's History Month, come on now. This is exactly why I said I feel like the DL conversation on the internet is a very touchy subject because it's very problematic, right? How people are like, if a man does this, 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 and this, it means he's DL. If he breathes the wrong way, I click out of those videos immediately. I think the only way to tell if a man is if he tells you. If he dates men, if he's with men, like all these things of like if he does this, it's a sign. If he does this, it's a sign. Again, like it's showing women's misogyny and homophobia when you guys make videos like this. So to blame a woman, how is she supposed to know if someone isn't out and living their truth and being with her? And you're like, that's on her because you should have known. During Women's History Month? Again, y'all, during Women's History Month, like patriarchy got some of y'all so bad that when things happen to you, you're the victim, right? Of course, like when women go through abuse, when they go through people being unfaithful to them or wronging them, if like the other person, those actions are on them. Like when that girl said that, I'm like, so if a girl gets cheated on, if she gets abused, if she gets all of that, that's her fault. She should have seen it, right? Just like you said, the DL thing. Well, there's signs. Well, y'all are just dumb if you can't tell. Would you say that to a woman who is hurt in any other way? Maybe she would. She's just a piece of like maybe she would, but a lot of times you really wouldn't. Or maybe you would, because like I said, a lot of these are like a lot of y'all, not y'all, but a lot of some of these girls are really slow in the brain. And like I said, her response like that shows it. It's just like I just think this Women's History Month, I wanted to open up the conversation a little bit to how a lot of times, yes, like what are we trying to, dismantle the patriarchy? And a lot of times we associate that with men, because who set that system up? Duh. But a lot of people don't realize how women don't realize how they're harboring those beliefs too and reinforcing the system by, like I said, comments like that, saying women should know it's obvious that when they're hurt or disrespected, by saying that, by judging other women for leaving a religion that you're too brainwashed to leave. For, like, it's just like the math isn't mathing, and I need a lot of you guys to wake up if we want better for ourselves. Dismantle that transphobia, that homophobia, that male centeredness, because it's really harmful. Like I see women harming a lot of other women, but it's also harmful to the woman spewing it. And a lot of you guys don't see that. Maybe I should have said I'll hold your hand when I say this, but I just had to get this out. Like I've thought about making a couple TikToks about this and stuff, but I just love women, and I'm not trying to be like, "Oh, I wish other girls were just like me." See, this is the thing again. I don't want women to be like me. Um I just want them to respect other women and like to really be pro-choice. Like I'm saying, I feel like a lot of women, when they look at supporting women, they're not pro-choice, they're pro the choice they would make. And that's not, oh, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like we have to do better. And this is also, watch this Women's History Month. I don't want to see any men commenting anything negative about women, because like I said, this video is for us. Agree or shut the fuck up. To like, if we really want to break this down, be nice to each other. Especially women who are different and have different struggles, because we're not all the same. Shout out to Black women, brown women, queer women, women who are mothers and amazing, women who choose to be child free, women who are brave enough to leave patriarchal systems like religion when a lot of people are fear mongering us. Shout out to all of you guys. Like, just be nice. And I feel like, again, it's important for like women who have this aggressive entitlement to other women online. Maybe you guys need to expand your palette to like of women that you are friends with. Be around and get to know women who are different from you. Like I said, if you're, maybe a white woman, and you don't have intersectionality because your only thing is being a woman, you need to, get to know the struggles of Black and brown women. I'm a straight woman. Like I love hearing from experiences of queer women. Those are things that I don't face. Like, I fights for all of us, you know? And I just don't, like I said, I don't like all the meanness. Is that even a word? And negativity I'm saying. And I feel like I'm being harsh in this video, but a lot of people need to hear it. Especially younger women. Because like I said, like, younger people are kind of more impressionable. And I do not want to see this hate and misogyny like keep being learned and brought up. Like, I want to see it be unlearned, you know, and let go of all of that. Thank you guys so much for listening to another podcast episode. I hope I said something that resonates with you guys, that you can take away from. Like I said, giving all my flowers to women this month, but literally all year round. Because what? Also, I have a bone to pick. I'm like, why did I feel like I didn't even know that March was Women's History Month till I was like an adult. Like, I'd never heard about this really in school, which is kind of crazy. But I love y'all. Let's do better. Let's do better. And I'm not above anyone either. I'm sure I still have things to unlearn. You know, even like when we break down, you know, our language and our phrases, there's still certain phrases that harbor like, you know, racist or misogynistic undertones that we don't aren't even aware of till we pick up a book. Like, I'm not above everyone, but I am here to share what I've learned and to keep learning. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that hype button. Help me out a little bit if you're here in the first 7 days. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.